Here we have another Wiki of Science data article, which in this case based on data collected in 2010 by Perez Gonzalez. The article itself, the objective of the article, is to try and find a regression formula for predicting airport rankings given by Skytrax in 2010. Now, this article is a second edition of a previous article, but the main difference between the two is re-editing of the table, so to make it more user-friendly, and in this case as well introducing this new column. Otherwise, it's the same data than you could find in a similar article before, published in 2010. Now, when we look at the methods here, we have the population of airports that comprise this sample is actually the population rather than the sample, is those 18 airports which obtain an Skytrax ranking 2010 given by Skytrax, and which also independently of this got a customer review scoring on Skytrax website. Now, the formula basically is the one presented here. If applying this formula, we should be able to predict up to 67% of the airports in that population. Sorry, we should be able to predict 67% of the Skytrax ranking in that population. If we wanted to go a bit further, maybe we could even be able to predict 65% of the ranking of airports not in this sample, but so basically it's a relatively moderate correlation and relatively useful formula perhaps. The main data that we have here is this is the Skytrax original ranking for 2010. These are the customer reviews. Now, Skytrax ranking ran from 1 to 5, while customer reviews ran from 0 to 10. Applying this, or taking this as the criterion variable, and applying this formula, we get these predicted scores here on the table. And these are again run from 1 to 5, so they are directly comparable. This other column that we introduced in this second edition actually transform this scale into a 1 to 5 scale, so it's also directly comparable with the Skytrax ranking and with the predicted score. Interestingly enough, if we compare those two columns, they are relatively close enough to each other in terms of the results provided. So basically we do not really need to do this prediction in order to compare these two columns, because this column as well, just by changing the scale of the original data, will give us again a reasonable comparable measure. In any case, well, these are the data, and pretty much nice exploratory research at the moment.